Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ramadan Kareem to all of you. My name is Adil Vantliwala and I am the Executive Director of Naseeha Muslim Youth Helpline of North America. We've learned two very important lessons here since our launch in January 2008, and I want to share that with you, inshallah, and then we'll talk more about how you and we can come together to solve this problem. The first thing that we've learned is that there's a huge need for a service of this sort. Despite the fact that our launch was only in Toronto and our marketing was in Toronto, we've received hundreds and hundreds of calls from all across North America with Muslim youth who are actively seeking help, actively finding people who can help them solve their problems. The second thing that we've learned is that the calls aren't your typical nature. They're not your typical issues that you might consider. We're getting calls from young girls who've been sexually abused. We're getting calls from young boys who have no idea how to deal with their alcoholic and abusive parents. We have little kids calling us who are afraid that they will be abandoned or they have been abandoned by their parents. We're getting calls from teenagers who want to commit suicide because they can't deal with their problems anymore. We're dealing with high school students who are calling us because they're concerned about their school friends who have become either alcoholic, drug addicts, or who are risking teenage pregnancies. And we're getting calls from siblings who are worried because their brothers and their sisters have run away from home. These are the young Muslims of North America. They don't have the social support. They don't have the culturally sensitive institutions. They don't have masajid nearby or elders who can understand their issues. So they call us, the Naseeha counselors. And you can find out more about how the counselors help on our website, naseeha.net. But for every one of these individuals who calls us out of their own initiative, there are many thousands of young Muslims who have no idea that we exist. So they live in fear, anxiety, confusion, depression. They fall victims to depression. They fall victims to suicidal tendencies. They fall victims to mental illnesses. They join gangs, commit crimes, get into drugs, run away from homes, and yes, they even leave their deen. We are looking for 2,000 pair of eyes and 2,000 set of ears who can see the plight of these young Muslims, who can hear the concerns and the cries of these young Muslims. We're looking for 2,000 hearts and 2,000 minds that can feel the pain of these young Muslims, that can understand the issues of these young Muslims. We're looking for 2,000 people who are willing to be part of a change, part of a solution, who are willing to send a message to our young generation that they do not suffer alone and will not suffer alone. We are looking for 2,000 people who are willing to extend a helping hand to the many thousands of young Muslims who are actively trying to seek it. We are looking for, in short, 2,000 heroes who are willing to take on the incremental financial obligation of this organization by pledging $10 per month. 2,000 pledges, $10 per month. $10 per month is not a lot in our economy today, and 33 cents a day is not heavy on your wallet. But those $10 per month pledges coming from all across North America are going to serve as the pebbles that will make the bricks that will lay the foundations of this organization. So on behalf of the approximate 2 million Muslim youth of North America, I ask you in this great and blessed month of Ramadan, I urge you and I request you to delve deep inside your hearts and find a hero within you. To sign up for a pledge, please visit www.naseeha.net/support. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك